Warning, this video is intended for a mature audience. You understand? Viewer discretion is advised. Yay! Alright, this is Billy Bob Tanley here, people, and this is a request from Simon Hartford, and it was uploaded by Santa Massacre. And the name of this video is SimCity SNES Angry Video Game Nerd. Fuck yeah, let's check it out. Yay! Fuck yeah, here we go, more AVGN drugs. Yeah! Oh, Godzilla and stuff. This is his permanent new intro now, I guess, because that song thing ended. Yeah. Here we go, folks. I'm ready. Yeah.
What is a video game? What purpose does it serve?
We play it.
Well, I think a video game is meant to grant you a certain type of control and power
and we have
a
fun.
situation, perhaps to compensate for the control and power that you lack.
We know what you do, though. You play these shitty games.
They got too philosophical too soon, but the game I'm talking about here is a bit more intellectual than what I normally review.
But if you've seen my reviews of Earthbound and Final Fantasy VI, you'll know that the Super Nintendo classics are something that I hold sacred in our prime era of nostalgia for me.
Good games.
The first time I saw SimCity was in the holy pages of that gaming Bible we call Nintendo Power, the scripture of Volume 28,
Nintendo Power drugs.
The power of creation is yours, saith Nintendo. You are bestowed the ability to construct your very own city from the ground up and populate
and they
people.
Got the Sims, or
never yet
I guess it's related.
Of such a game before, where instead of playing the role of a space cadet, a marine, a vampire slayer, a sword-wielding hero, or a Koopa-stomping plumber, you are the mayor of a city. Of course, SimCity was originally on PC, published by Maxis, but then it got Nintendo-fied, and that's when I took notice.
Is that Bowser?
The Super Nintendo version, to me, is one of the greatest 16-bit games.
I'm not into these building games.
North American launch titles, along with Super Mario World, F-Zero, Pilot Wings, and Gradius 3.
I played Pilot Wings.
What an amazing variety to kickstart a new era of gaming. SimCity has its origins in strategy-based games.
I don't have
like
the patience for this shit.
Television. Yeah, it's come a long way. And even to this day, with the amount of sim games that exist, SimCity might seem a bit antiquated.
They take a lot of memory, too.
I don't think its simple charm has ever been surpassed. The reason may have something to do with the intuitive, friendly nature of it, the cartoonish aesthetics, the green-haired Don King guy, Dr. Wright, who acts as your personal advisor, and the relaxing music, which puts you in a meditational thinking
I never did know this game existed. What the shit?
The music goes through several changes. As your city builds up and the population increases, the music progresses toward a more urgent, industrial, workforce, get shit done kind of feel.
No. Just no.
It starts as a village, then a town, a city, a capital, and a metropolis, which is the furthest
You're building everything now.
But if your population reaches 500,000, you advance to something even greater, a megalopolis. Only in the pages of Nintendo Power and the Super Nintendo Player's Guide had I ever seen images of that fabled Mario statue.
It's Mario!
Which would become your prize. That would be the ultimate achievement. Something to brag about.
So all the ladies Mario drugs in this game.
You! You got the goddamn Mario statue in SimCity.
That's not enough to make me want to play.
Yeah,
I don't care about SimCity.
That statue ever since the magazine taunted me. All my life I've been nothing. But I'll show what a nerd is really worth. I will raise my population and create a civilization that will rival the world!
Okay.
The first thing you need to do is select a landform.
Odd as it used to
when you really want to maximize that population,
I don't know, he did
you don't want
something
there to
to
be
it.
too much
It looks a lot better.
Because obviously you can only build on the ground. Those rivers cut through your city and mess up your whole strategy, so you need to tell that water to go fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Why don't you shave your head, nerd? I think you look badass, and then put like a beanie on
I'm not kidding. You can see right there, counting landform 0, there are 1,000. You think that's enough? And each one takes about 10 seconds to load. You'll never have time to see all the choices, let alone remember and compare them. Imagine if you started up Mario Kart and there were so many courses to pick, you couldn't even look through them all.
I can't see shit.
No sane person in the world has ever laid eyes on every landform in SimCity.
Oh, God. Well, it makes my head hurt.
About 10 years ago, someone who was a real trooper actually did it. A YouTuber named 316 What Ups. Thank you again for your service. We now know it takes 3 hours and 14 minutes to click through every landform in SimCity.
Fuck
and that's if
that.
you're not stopping to look at any of them.
What
were they thinking?
They were on the...
When you start building, you have a
some
budget
shit.
to work with, so you need to spend wisely. Anyone would expect you're going to need houses, roadways, a power source, police and fire departments, all the necessities that
you're supposed to look at it like this.
And though it kind of functions like a real city, it is, of course, only a video game. Some things don't make sense.
It's not for me.
How come there's a population count when all I've built so far are commercial and industrial zones? Where are those people living? Not to mention, when the game starts, the year is supposed to be 1900, and the first thing I build is a nuclear power plant. Certain logic doesn't apply because logic is for pussies. You have to tile the land with a proper balance of 3 different zoning districts: residential, commercial, and industrial. These areas develop on their own. The residential zones, for example, become neighborhoods and then grow into skyscrapers.
This is a fucking chore.
Other times they become schools or hospitals, which happens automatically at random.
Some people probably have fun doing this, though.
Power plant, either by electrical
lines
playing
Minecraft and building shit.
Chain effect. One of the main problems is pollution, which generally
comes from
power plants and industrial zones. You can buy a nuclear power plant for cleaner energy, but that costs more money. There also needs to be some kind of transit system like roads, but that causes traffic and more pollution. So you can build railways instead, but again, more expensive. Another big problem
Where are you getting the money to build this?
So you need to put police stations all over. Why does the police radius need to be so extreme? The amount of crime in SimCity rivals RoboCop's Detroit.
Hey,
One way to
RoboCop
gauge the
drugs.
issues is to look at the public poll. The citizens will tell you
At least
how
in the
well
real
they
Sims
think you're doing
games,
as
you can
mayor
see
and what
everything
they think
closer.
The biggest problems are. Then you can
this is like
decide
the starting
how you want to allot your funds to address those problems. For example, they say traffic is bad, so I build more roads. Then they demand a stadium, so I build a stadium, which makes more traffic. So I demolish the roads and replace them with railways, and then they find something else to complain about. Every now and then, Dr. Wright appears, who, by the way, is named after SimCity creator Will Wright. He gives you advice and sometimes just comes in to compliment you that everything's going all right. He congratulates you on reaching a new population level, awards you with fun little zoning districts like an amusement park, a zoo, and even your very own house as mayor. But if things are going wrong, he'll let you know that pollution is high, crime is rampant, or if there's a disaster. This could be fire, flood, plane crash, tornado, earthquake, or Bowser attack.
Tornado drill. Is that Bowser? Why is it Bowser?
It was a Godzilla-type monster, but Nintendo just couldn't resist. It had to be Bowser.
Oh, okay.
You have the option of playing entire scenarios where you have to solve these disasters. They're based on real cities like San Francisco, Boston, Rio de Janeiro, etc. And of course, the problem in Tokyo is the monster. If you beat all 6 scenarios, you'll have to handle UFO attacks in Las Vegas.
Oh no, alien gaze.
Back to the task at hand. I want to raise the population to 500,000 and get that Mario statue. You're going to need money, not just to build stuff, but to maintain roadways.
Get out your game, Genie, then.
Where does that money come from? From taxing the citizens. But if you raise the taxes too high, they get upset. So you lower them, but then the roads start crumbling. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Either you run out of money or people leave your city.
I want to see Frieza death ball this fucking
comes in.
whatever
Ever since I
environment
saw it in that
the game.
guide, it became mandatory. At the end of the year, when the tax screen pops up, hold L, leave the screen, come back, make sure funding levels are at 100%, and then, if you release L at the right time, now you have $999,999. Yeah, that'll be enough to keep you going. Now you can build almost infinitely.
Like you can't
all
get
the
any more than
nuclear
that.
plants, airports, seaports, and as many stadiums as the citizens want. Nothing can stop you now.
Yeah, you got a lot of money.
However, it still doesn't get you the megalopolis of 500,000 people. That you're going to have to earn by building strategically. So if I'm going to do this, I just have to do it.
No, you don't have to do shit, man.
Methods I'd say to build your city.
Fuck this game, I'm going to play something else.
Method, which is just to place your zones and draw a line.
You ain't got to prove to us that you can do
it. It's fine. You'll still have fun, but the growth potential is very limited. The second way is the smart method. This is where you pack all your zones together so everything's touching. You group them together in these blocks.
Fuck it, this game is too damn boring, man. I fucking hate it.
An alternative to this method is leaving a space in the
middle. This is like a damn solving a fucking jigsaw puzzle.
Where you fill in the holes with
Look at this! Numbers or
like
letters?
Banks, casinos,
letters,
etc.
R's
this
and
promotes
C's.
growth And in no time, you'll see those zones develop into skyscrapers.
I can barely see it.
Schools and hospitals, but hey, what can you do?
It's shit.
The third method is to play like an insane person, defying all logic and basically trying to hack the game. For example, do you
might as well do everything you can to cheat on this shit?
Yes, but just a little strip of railway every now and then is enough. Can you imagine getting on a train that only goes one block? That'd be some shitty itinerary. The most tedious part of the game is waiting for tax season. It's the only way to progress when funds run out. But the years drag on pretty slow. You can select different speeds, but
why
even
do
at the
you choose
highest
these
speed,
type
it's
of
not
games,
enough.
man?
What it needs
Go back
is
to
one
playing
extra
Silver
speed,
Surfer.
a Roadrunner icon.
Revisit it, or did he ever do that?
But the best you can do is just sit around and wait.
No, see, I don't have patience for that shit. Oh my god, it's gonna put me to sleep. He's actually sitting there waiting. That's fun, ain't it? Come on, release the anger. Destroy it. I'll play another game.
You know, I can review a whole other game in the time this takes. Any game.
Yeah, Mega Man X. I see it back there on that poster. Oh, you okay? What's this? Kung Food. On Atari Lynx.
Kung Food on Atari Lynx.
Okay.
What can you say about this?
He actually did
beat 'em up game.
I want him to
It opens
do.
with a cutscene, but without any text or explanation. I see what looks like two security guards who get knocked over as some guy runs out the door, goes into a pickup truck, and speeds away. Then he shows up at some house, and then level 1, the freezer. Okay.
The freezer?
Now you're some green dude beating the shit out of food?
Okay, that's
I guess
creepy.
There's a lot of potential.
You're not
here,
the Hulk.
but I don't know what kind of food these enemies are supposed to look like.
Is that the Jolly Green Giant?
I do see tomatoes and carrots, I guess, but are those typically what you put in the freezer? Couldn't they have popsicles, ice cubes,
He's a
frozen
tiny
pizzas,
bitch.
ice cream sandwiches? Well, the good thing about tomato enemies is that when you destroy them,
fuck
it looks
this
like
game.
blood. By the way, I got
beat
some
'em
more
up.
money in SimCity.
Oh, come back
I'm
to
gonna
this
keep
shit.
saving up. Kung Food sounds like
Okay,
a
back
fun
to this.
concept, but it's unplayable due to the clunky controls and awful hit detection.
I don't
You
like that
spend
you're
close
playing
to
as a
minute
naked
trying to
green
chase
man.
down one enemy. You have to precisely line yourself up toe to
Come his
toe
dick
in order to
ain't,
hit
you know,
anybody.
wiggling around.
Come on!
Which I don't want to see that, but
Come on, you fucker!
he is naked, so
See this shit? This is the most rotten
has a
food game I've ever
vagina!
played. Though it's pretty awesome seeing your
Get
character
that out
melt
here.
down to a skeleton.
Ugh.
It's totally unexpected.
And
I
he's
thought he was made
alive.
of broccoli or
Oh,
something.
never mind. He's dead.
But it's cool. Also, how many games have you ever played where you can pause the game over screen?
I haven't. That's the first one I've seen happen. No, back to this. Did it finish?
So, my city's doing well, but in order to get that
What's the
megalopolis, I
point
need
of
to
that?
reserve as much space as possible. Even if I need to build one little power line, that's going to
Fuck
erase my
this
parks.
game.
Those are the little grassy areas. They raise the property value to help the buildings develop. But you can put the power lines over the railways without affecting them. See? It's little tricks like that. You need to fully utilize the land. You can't afford to waste a single pixel anywhere.
surprised you haven't lost
If you want
it
to
yet
win at
playing
SimCity,
this.
you can't fuck around. You got to be more aggressive. You got to demolish anything
I
that's
would
not
fail
necessary.
this shit.
What do the schools and hospitals do?
School teachers.
I can't do that.
What?
That's morbid.
But
Well,
they're
you-
taking up space.
What was you
And it's not
thinking there?
required to have all those. They don't count as population. The residential
Get rid
areas
of 'em.
can't grow to their
Delete
full
it or
potential and
whatever.
combine together to form high-rise buildings. Not with those schools and hospitals in the way.
Just erase them? What?
I had to do it. That's how you win the game.
What the
You have to
fuck?
send bulldozers through schools and hospitals. That is some dark shit.
Was there anybody in them, though?
There's no schools or hospitals, but there's police departments on every block. This is a whole police city.
Holy
it's like
shit.
Escape from New York. In this town, the police say, fuck you. You thought SimCity was a utopian dream. It starts with
No.
that twinkling music that sounds so charming and invokes the feeling of
There's some
aspirations and
cocaine behind
fantasies toward a
this.
hopeful future. But really, it's a deep, dark dive into a dystopian nightmare.
I don't like
In
it.
this city, profit and corruption reign supreme.
I knew
You're
it,
not
the
just
mayor
building
is
a
evil.
shit town. You're building a monument to mankind's folly. An unholy labyrinth of concrete and steel strangling a fractured society. It's a place where the smog smothers the sky, extinguishing any ray of sunlight, just like the rays of humanity's optimism. The blind obedience of the citizens keeps the elite in power as they cower in the shadow of the wealthy.
Masses.
You're not a mayor, you're a dictator.
Yep.
Now, you know the true dark nature of SimCity.
Yep.
The game even gives you the power to call upon natural disasters. As it says in Nintendo Power, your powers even extend to the control of natural forces.
Wow.
Why not send a tornado ripping through
Just
town?
like real life.
If you feel like obliterating a major metropolitan area, no problem. There are 6 fun-filled disasters to choose from.
6 fun?
The game encourages you to spread death and destruction. Anyway,
you know there's some hidden meaning behind that.
The citizens complain about unemployment, so I add more industrial zones so they have places to work. But they complain about pollution, so I make sure all my polluting facilities are on the edge of the gaming boundaries. That means the pollution radius is cut off by the screen. Does that mean the smog is drifting into another city? Yeah, it's somebody else's problem now. Fuck them. Maybe
just
Nintendo
have the ability
wants
to shoot a death ball at the
Sega
city.
game, like Populous. Then they complain about housing costs. But what am I supposed to do about that?
I don't know. That's confusing as shit
one
to
thing,
me.
then they get pissed off about something else. Oh, you want lower taxes? Okay, I lowered the fucking taxes. Oh, what is it now? Unemployment? Okay, here's some commercial industrial
You can't make
zones.
them happy no matter
still
what.
Not happy? What's the problem now? Crime, pollution? You want another stadium? You know what? You can all go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, destroy it. That works. Bowser's walking around.
You fuckers.
How do you like that? Want some tornadoes, earthquakes? I'll give you the works.
Come on,
Bowser's gonna take you to hell. And if I haven't already made it clear, let me spell it out. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let's see what the citizens think of me now.
Fuck you.
Oh shit! My approval rating went up!
Oh, they're cooperative.
Oh shit, man, that's evil.
Look what I've got here. A whole civilization of tiny people who will grovel at my feet.
Wow, they're idiots. Okay, enough of that. Bowser's out of place. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I've seen these scenes from movies. Terminator 2. Really? Oh yeah, he's in the game.
Good likeness.
Well, there you go.
They did. And they did it overnight. Who needs a Mario statue when I have my very own?
Oh, I thought it was going to move.
Sight. And in return, I give them my smile. I won't tramp my feet down on their town.
Now destroy the game itself.
All right, now my little friends. Now comes the new age. The age of the nerd. Oh, there's going to be a lot of plans to make.
You've had your age of the nerd. You've been around for a long time. What's this damn fucking hand?
No! You can't stay here! Don't you understand? I'm the god! I'm the god!
Okay, your thing got destroyed.
The case of Mr. Nerd.
What
the victim of delusion.
What has happened?
In this case, the dream dies a little harder than the man.
Who's that talking?
A small exercise in simulated city development that you can try and for size.
What the
on
fuck?
The angry video game nerd.
Okay, whatever happened there, it happened. Whatever. So there you go, everyone. If y'all want to watch the original video, the link is in the description. Go check it out and shit. And I'm getting the fuck out here, so yeah. My name is Billy Bob Tanley, and I approve this message.